Hey guys, yes, it's finally time to cover this topic. This totally original video that has never been done before. Let's talk about all the weird things I did as a kid. Is what I want to say. I'm pretty sure you're all on the edge of your seats just waiting for me to spill all the deep, dark, weird secrets of my childhood because, you know, all animators were weird kids, right? Well, I'm sorry to let you down, but I wasn't. I was actually pretty normal as far as being a kid goes. I mean, sure, my brother and I used to go outside into the backyard and run around role-playing Pokemon, but in my opinion, if you watched or played Pokemon in your childhood and didn't run around pretending to be Pikachu, then you're the weird one. And then there was the time What? I was like 2 years old, don't judge me. This is chocolate. I did my best to think of weird things I did as a kid, but I just couldn't think of any that were juicy enough. And then there were some that were just too juicy and deserved a video on its own. But I wasn't ready to give up, so I had to do some research. And to do that, I went to the one person who would know what I needed to know. The one person who would know all the deep, dark secrets of childhood Sultan, to see what I could find out. Mother dearest, did you do something different with your hair or your face? You look half decent, I guess. You're terrible at flattery. What do you want? Wait. In my last video, my mum made fun of me because she said my character's voices sounded too similar. So I need to make her voice really different to mine. Remember, Mum, you asked for this.
You're terrible at flattery. What do you want?
I can't do this. I'm gonna get someone to voice her.
You're terrible at flattery. What do you want?
Oh, I don't want anything. But do you? I don't know, Mother. I'm getting some weird vibes from you. It kinda seems like you wanna tell me about all the weird things I did as a kid. There's no use pretending, Mother. I can read you like a book.
Do you want me to tell you that?
What? No. Ugh, fine, I'll listen to your stories. Jeez, the things I do for you.
Sorry, kiddo. You were actually a pretty normal kid.
What? Normal? Gross.
Yeah, you read books a lot, played games a lot, played pretend with your brother. Pretty normal stuff. Although, there was this one time you ate your shit.
Every time I come up with a video idea, it just turns out to be a dead end.
Why don't you listen to your friend? Make a video about the weird things you do now.
I don't do weird things.
Sultan, you've literally done 3 weird things since you came to talk to me.
What? No. Whenever I'm talking directly to my mum and dad, I call them mother and father. The reason why this is kind of weird is, well, I'm not exactly high class, so it isn't a social or cultural thing. And I wasn't raised to call them that because, well, my siblings are normal and call them mum and dad. Wow, my siblings are normal. There's a sentence I thought I'd never use. I can never outright ask someone for something, whether it be a question or a favor. Okay, a lot of these don't make sense, but I also have theories on most of these things, so just bear with me. Growing up, I pretty much did everything myself. I taught myself to read, I never asked for help with homework, I self-taught pretty much all of my hobbies like swimming. It wasn't that no one offered to help, my parents always tried to help me, but as a kid I was generally praised by my parents with anything I did, and ever since then I think I've developed this sort of pride complex to accomplish as much as I can on my own. Okay, pause the video here. If you have kids or little siblings or plan to have kids in the future, praise them while they're young and doing hobbies. Almost all of my skills and talents started when I would just do something as a kid and show my mum, who would praise me and then show me off to her friends and family, and I would just soak in all the compliments and try and get better and to impress them more. Kids are very influential. The littlest things in their childhood can make a big difference in the future. Keep that in mind when raising them. Back to the video. Because I was a very proud kid, I very rarely asked anyone for help. And I think because of that, I sort of developed this complex. This complex has its perks, of course, but it also kind of turned me weird. Because I never asked for help as a kid, asking for it now kind of seems unnatural to me. I actually feel uncomfortable asking for things, even the littlest things. So I don't. How do I get around this, you ask? It's quite easy. I make the person think that they're doing it for themselves. Or I'll change my words so I never actually have to ask. I believe the word for this is manipulation. Dad, you look bored.
No, I'm not. I'm watching TV.
Ugh, fine. If you want to buy me pizza, I guess I'll have to eat it. What you doing?
I'm going out to eat.
Ugh, fine. I'll come with you. I've got a busy schedule, but I'll make time for you. I'm such a good brother. You owe me.
Don't even try.
This doesn't work on my sister. She's too much like me and even does this herself. Sometimes I'm afraid of what I'm teaching her. I'm so proud. Now, is this rude and kind of annoying? Yeah, totally. But I only do this to my close friends and family. I love annoying my family. It's one of my favorite pastimes. I've been doing this for years, so now they just kind of accept it. Well, most of them. You look like you want to make me tea.
Ask me like a normal person.
You can't make me... I'm never wrong, and I never lie. Ever. Let me explain. I'm not perfect. In fact, I'm pretty much on the opposite of that spectrum. I make mistakes, a lot of mistakes, but I hate admitting to them. See, it's that stupid pride complex. So, I discovered a way to get around it. See, no matter how wrong you are, there is always a way around the truth, so you are right. It's kinda hard for me to just explain it like that, so here's a few examples. So, I'll offer my siblings payment in return for some favors, like cleaning my room or making me tea, and then when they're done, I'll pay them with random facts about the world. Hey, we never specified what currency I'd be paying with, and to be honest, knowledge is way more important than money, so you're welcome. Another scenario would be when my mum asks me, "Did you go to class today?" And I reply with, "Yeah, totally, mum, of course, I went." What she doesn't know is that I went to that class for 5 seconds before turning around and running off to explore the city. Hey, I answered her question truthfully, didn't I? Or when my mum starts yelling at me for bringing the cat inside the house, I didn't do it. It's not my fault he just happened to walk in as I held the door open. Hey, I didn't touch him, so technically, I didn't bring him anywhere. This video has turned into me teaching people how to lie and get away with it. I mean, hey, I'm not lying. I'm doing nothing wrong here. Okay, let's get on with the video. I still bite my nails. I know it's a bad habit, but I'm trying to stop. I even hired someone to stand next to me at all times and stop me from biting them.
Sultan, stop. Sultan, stop. Stop it!
I do this thing where I'll listen to music from TV shows or anime and, well, just watch. Yeah, I picture myself in the music video. Don't pretend you don't do this. Yeah, you. I know you've done this. Don't judge me. I give myself countdowns for everything. I'll just be doing a normal activity and then all of a sudden my brain just kicks in and starts counting down from a number, and then I have to rush and finish whatever I'm doing before the timer goes out. This applies to everything I do. Getting water? You've got 10 seconds. Taking a leak? Pee harder, you've got 10 seconds. Driving to it, 10 seconds! Okay, maybe not that last one. I promise I'm a good driver, but I think you get the point. I think I started doing this because whenever I had something in the microwave, I would just run around and try and get as much done as possible before the timer would end. And then one day my brain was just like, hey, you should do this with everything. I mean, hey, it helps me get stuff done quicker, but boy is it stressful. I talk to my cats. I know a lot of people do this, but I guess I may take it a little overboard. I have full-on conversations with them. I'll ask them how their day is, or what they're doing, or I'll even ask their opinion on something. And I normally don't use that baby voice people use when they talk to their pets, so it sounds exactly like it is. A grown man talking to a cat. And the worst part of it all is every time they don't reply, which, by the way, is always, I genuinely get upset. I call my cats rude, or I ask them what's wrong, and have I upset them or something? I just want them to talk to me. My parents think I'm crazy. They just don't understand the magnitude of my love for my babies. Also, I call my cats my babies. I hate escalators. Doesn't matter which way it's going, I'm always scared I'm gonna fall off. Going down is one thing, but I absolutely hate going up because I think falling backwards on an escalator is like one of my top 5 fears, right above Voldemort. Don't judge me, he was my childhood nightmare. He ate unicorns. Anyway, so I usually have to take the stairs, which is ironic because I also hate stairs. What? Oh, no. I'm not scared of falling off stairs. Don't be silly. I just hate any and all forms of physical activity. It's a lot of work. I can usually go a whole day without eating anything and not be hungry at all. In fact, if I force myself to eat during the day, I get full really quickly and usually feel sick afterwards. But as soon as that clock hits 2 AM, oh boy, you best believe your boy gets hungry. Super hungry. My stomach starts making those like whale mating sounds. I only ever get hungry in the middle of the night. Now, there are actual health reasons as to why this happens, and they have to do with my sleeping pattern and how my body is programmed to function, but I'm trying to fix this. It's also super annoying because I can't exactly get up to use the kitchen at 2 AM and make a full-on meal, so I usually have to have like 4 cups of noodles. I mean, I guess it's a good thing since I'm like super clumsy, especially when it comes to the kitchen. I once almost set the kitchen on fire, and guess what I was making? Hot chocolate. That's how bad I am. How does that even happen? Speaking of food, I'm sure it's no surprise that I'm extremely picky when it comes to food. I mean, if someone makes a whole animation about how much they hate tomatoes, what else can you expect, you know? If you haven't seen that video, good. Don't. Anyway, I love spicy food so much, to the point where I'll put chili sauce on pretty much anything. Burger, hot chili. Noodles, hot chili. Salad, yeah, hot chili. I am addicted to spiciness. I did some intense research on why spicy food is so addicting, and by intense research I mean I heard it on an anime about cooking. Basically, spiciness is perceived differently to other tastes like sweet and sour, and it's actually associated with the feeling of pain. So, to sum it up, I guess I'm addicted to pain? Don't get dirty thoughts. This only applies to my tongue. Wait, that's not what I meant! I still play Pokemon Go when I'm walking around the city and walking around my school. I won't apologize. I don't care that it's not cool anymore. I've been dreaming of being a Pokemon trainer since I was 5 years old. Ain't no one gonna take this away from me. And lastly... okay, cool, that's all I'm gonna share for now. There are a lot more things I do, but for now I think I'll end it here. Do you guys have any weird traits or hobbies that you do? Let me know in the comments below. I'm sure you guys are just as weird as I am.
Look, Sultan. Everyone's a little weird. Heck, even I'm a little weird. But you're a mess, buddy.
You know what, Den? I'm very grateful to have you in my video, but if you have nothing nice to say, then you should just leave.
Bye-bye.
Wait, Den! So, did you find all the hidden characters in this video? Leave me a comment letting me know if you found them all, and stay tuned for the next set of characters to find. Remember to stick around to the end card for another Q&A session. This time, it's 100% actual questions, I promise. Thank you CypherDen for voicing a few lines in this video. If you don't watch her, I highly recommend her channel, she's great. She's actually one of my favourite animators of all time, so I'm super stoked that she was able to be a part of this video. I hope you liked the fan art, Den, and thanks once again. And remember guys, if you want to see your name here as well as have a chance to win a sketch from me, all you have to do is retweet my pinned tweet of this video. Only if you're interested, of course. Good luck. We also hit 20k the other day, and I'm so grateful that you guys are finding my content to be decent enough to stick around. I promise to keep working and get out more videos for you guys. And the winner of the free sketch is, ta-da! There you go. I hope you like the sketch. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you all soon. Okay, so before we begin, there's a few things I want to address. I'm well aware that the video is like 15 minutes long, but I only had Cypher voice a few lines, and that's because back when YouTube had just changed their rules and made it harder for smaller channels to get monetized, CypherDen came out and offered to do lines for everyone to help them out, which was super nice of her. But I think she said she had to do like 300 lines or something huge like that, and I didn't want to overload her with more work than she already had, so I just asked her for a few lines. And yeah, also I'm sorry this video is so long. I know I very well could have cut it into two and put 2 videos out, but I really wanted to have at least like one video on my channel that I was genuinely proud of, and that's this video, so this is what you get. Okay, I'll stop rambling and get to the questions. What did your last 2 brain cells talk about when you were trying to sleep? One of them was calling me pathetic and telling me to get up and animate, and then the other one was just like his hype man. Sultan or King, Doodle or Sketches? I don't know how King Doodle would sound, so we'll just stick with Sultan Sketches for now. Why can't you divide by 0? Well, if you think about it, 0 is like a donut, and you wouldn't share your donuts, so therefore you can't divide by 0. Shout me Nando's at VidCon? Why wait till VidCon? I'll do it now. Nando's! Alright, that should do it for now. I'll probably do a real Q&A one day, but I'll let you know when I do that, so save your actual questions for that one. I mean, these were actual questions. I just never said the answers were actual answers. See guys? I don't lie. Okay, love you, bye.